What's up, guys? And I got a tip for you today. So it's about free testing for your alternator, battery, and starter. So all those things are great, and you need them to work in the winter. This would have been helpful probably a couple months ago, but yeah, it is what it is. Put a reminder in your calendar now. Start it, build it out, and then you'll like this. I'm telling you. So it's a money productivity hack. But in first, make sure you like and subscribe down below. Share this with others so they can benefit, because this is a great thing that I like to have. So sometimes I have some old cars. I like to drive a car into the ground. That's my thing. I buy it not new, but pretty close. I don't have the worst year depreciation, but I get the most benefit out of it that I can. And I will keep a car and drive it forever as long as I can. So, because then I know I took care of it and it's good. But the stores that you're going to want to pay to in particular attention is they're the two that I know of that I use because they're in my area. There's probably some more, but these are the two I got. Walmart may do this. I don't know. You'd have to check with them. Your mechanic probably would do this, but I go to Autozone and Advanced Auto Parts. And I go, hey, can you check and they'll do it for free, no cost. It's great. Test your alternator, battery, and starter. And I had an old red van, like really old. And every year, I would drive it, and I was worried about it not starting in the winter, but I'd always check it the winter before, and they go, hey, your battery's good. It has lots of life left in it. You don't need a new battery. And then one year they told me I needed a battery, and so I got it. And then I didn't ever have it die on me. So this is my way of avoiding that. That morning when you imagine you wake up, you go to start the car, nothing. Sucks. Horrible situation to be in. So this is your way of avoiding that. I hate it. And has it ever happened to me? I don't think so. Not that I remember, but this is one of my strategies for avoiding it. So, and the other times is when my car is fairly new, I don't necessarily do it. But as the car ages and I start checking it, I'm like, hey, it's time to check it. And I'll ask my mechanic when I do an oil change, hey, can you look at that stuff sometimes? And I'll usually do it if you don't want to do it with bringing it to Advanced Auto Parts or an AutoZone, then fine. Then ask your mechanic to do it in the last oil change when you get synthetic. So that's my story. That's what I use. Just recently, actually, I have one of my vehicles. I drove it, and it had a red battery light on. I checked the manual, and it says, hey, either your alternator, battery, or a band is broken. And I was still driving it, and it said to pull over immediately. So I quick ran home, pulled over, and I took the battery out, and I drove over to Advanced Auto Parts, and I said, hey, check out this battery. Does it have a load? That's what you want to ask them, the keywords. Does it handle a load? And they're like, yep, battery's good. It just needs to be charged. So it was like practically dead. The reason it was that way is it actually froze. So, since we're talking about it, well, actually, that's another video. It's coming on what I did about a frozen battery. So it got so cold where I live, it was negative temperatures for like 2 weeks straight, and I only drove it once, and that was towards the end of it, and that was a mistake. So that was not a dead battery, though. It still worked. It was more of, it froze, and so you had to, I'll get into that later. But that's what I got, and I did that, and I was on, I bought a battery charger, charged up that battery. It's great, and now working. So in the meantime, to continue learning, I recommend checking out my video on how synthetic oil saves. It's a great video, and keep growing together. Share this with others, and we'll be talking later.